Good day, dear grade 9 learners, and welcome to another video lesson for a series of videos on functions. At the end of this video lesson, you should be able to manually graph a quadratic function and describe the elements or parts of a parabola and visualize the opening of the parabola considering the given quadratic function. So let's start with this function. F of x is equal to x squared, negative 8x, positive 15. Again, kung mag-manually graph a quadratic function, mag-complete ta og table of values. Can be in a vertical or horizontal orientation. Okay, so this is a vertical orientation. Unya, butangan na to ang table of values ug usa ka column for the ordered pair or points. So parisa nato ang x value sa iyang corresponding y value nga nakuha nato after the substituting of the said x value sa given quadratic equation or function and after evaluating and performing PEMDAS. So, mo na ang answer, no? Ang y value mo na ang answer sa PEMDAS. So, please refer to the other video lesson on representing a quadratic function with a table of values for the demo. Okay, so, kung na natin table of values na atay ordered pairs here, ready na ta mo plot sa points. So, ang una nga point kay 1, 8. So, we have x is equal to 1. So, ay natanaw sa x line. Locate 1. Where is 1? Daan na to. Kinara ang 1. Alright, so, we are going to draw broken lines from 1. Okay, nga naa sa x-axis. Ano niya? Padung pataas kay ang y value na to positive man. Kung doon na ta sa 8 nga naa sa y-axis, okay, ay na ta tanaw sa 8 nga naa sa y-axis. So, after locating 8 nga naa sa y-axis, mag-broken line po ta. Nga, mag-abot na ang broken lines from x equal to 1 o y is equal to 8. So, ready na ta nga mag-plot sa point 1, 8. So, mao ni ang 1, 8. Okay, now, sunod, 2, 3. So, x is equal to 2. Okay, so locate 2, there is sa x line, and then, positive man ang y, 3, so going up ta. Okay, and then locate 3 sa y-axis, going to the right ta, kay positive man ang x. Okay, mag-abot na ang x equals to 2, ug y is equal to 3, na ada yun tay, point nga, 2, 3, right, and then, observe. Okay, I'm going to plot the other points. Okay, so we have x equal to 3 and then 0. Y is equal to 0. And then 4 ang x and then negative 1. Okay, ang y. Ayan. And then 5 ang x and yan, 0 ang y. Okay, and then 6 ang x, o niya, 3 ang y. So, nasa first quadrant. 7 ang x, o niya, 8 ang y. Okay, so, napurma na siya o murag happy face, no? Parabola. So, we are now ready to connect the points. No? So, we connect the points like that. Okay, so napurma na ang parabola. Yan. So, sa kanina, and then you can put arrow going up. So, wala na ending ang atong smiley face, no? Ang atong parabola. It extends upward. Okay, so this is a parabola that opens upward. And na-notice ninyo nga ang parabola ni intersect sa x-axis. Okay? So, asa man. Sa unsa man nga points. Okay? So, tan-out ta sa points wherein y is equal to 0. Okay, so we have 3, 0. So this is the first root of the function. And then, what is the other point wherein y is equal to 0? Kanino, 5, 0. So y is 0. Okay, so at point 5, 0, ni-intersect ang parabola sa x-axis. Again, ingit tag-roots, tanaw lang ta sa graph, nga, lantawon na to asa manitouch ang graph sa x-axis. So, na ay points no nga na-produce, diba, sa intersection sa parabola o y-axis. So, these points of intersection of the parabola and the x-axis, ang tawag na to ana nila kay roots. So, again, ang atong roots, ani nga function kay 5, 0 o 3, 0. So, balik ta sa atong understanding sa form of the quadratic function. Diba, we have the form ax squared positive bx positive c, right? Mauma na siya ang standard form of the quadratic equation. Okay, so ang a nga numerical coefficient mauna ang number part sa term nga na ay x squared, or we call this term as quadratic term, right? So let's relate that concept here sa kanina function. So unsa man atong quadratic term? Yes, x squared. So unsa man atong a, unsa man ang number part ani ang numerical coefficient? Yes, it's an invisible 1. Okay, so na ay 1 diri, no? Understood nga 1 ang a. Okay, so our a is equal to 1. Is it positive or negative? It's positive 1. So kung ang a positive, okay, the parabola opens upward. Okay, so parabola opens upward. Okay, nga no ganina kaingon ta nga the parabola opens upward, it's because a is equal to 1, which is a positive integer. So kung ang a gani positive integer, then the parabola opens upward. Now let's have this function. Okay, f of x equal to negative 3x squared positive 6x negative 2. So our quadratic term is negative 3x squared. Alright, so unsa man ang number part or ang numerical coefficient sa quadratic term? Sa term na x squared? Yes, it's negative 3. Okay, so a is equal to negative 3. So it's a negative number. So what are we gonna expect for the opening of the parabola? Negative man ang a, negative 3. Yes, we will be expecting that the parabola will open downward. Alright, so we are going to have a parabola that opens downward. So let's test our assessment, no, our evaluation. So we can go and do the manual graphing, and since web-based ang GeoGebra Classic, we can also graph it here. So we just have to input the function. Okay, so f of x. Ayan. Alright, so nakatabang ang nakatabang o visualize ang GeoGebra. Alright, so we have a graph, okay, that opens downward. We have a parabola that opens downward. So, unsa man ang roots? Okay, so this is our x-axis here. So, asa man ni-intersect ang parabola sa x-axis? Yes, no, at 2 points. Okay, at 0.42, 0. Okay, so y is 0. Alright, para makuha na to ang root sa function, y must be equal to 0. Okay, so ni-intersect ang graph sa x-axis at x is equal to 0.42. And the other root is 1.580. So again, i-intersect ang parabola that opens downwards sa x-axis kung ang y is equal to 0. Okay, so ang root nato kay x is equal to 1.58. So unsa gani ang pasabot ng root or unsa ang iyang convey nga message? So makaingon ta nga ang parabola that opens downward mo intersect sa x-axis kung ang value sa x kay 1.58. So, kaning 1.58, mauna ang root sa quadratic function. Okay, and then 0.42 is also a root of that quadratic function. Alright, so again, when x is 0.42 and when x is 1.58, the y value is 0. And if x is equal to 0.42 and x is equal to 1.58, the graph will intersect the x-axis. So another part of the parabola is what we call as the vertex. Okay, so our vertex is at 1, 1. Right? Mura siya ang pinakatuloy ba? Diya, nagsugod ang opening. Okay? And then, kay it opens downward man, so kaning vertex, mauna siya ang maximum value. Okay? So the vertex is the maximum value. Ano maximum value man? The vertex 1, 1 is the maximum value because it is at this point wherein we are gonna get the highest value of y. Okay? So ang atong y will be always less than 1. Ang 1, which is a y value, mao na ang pinakadako na. Kaya ang parabola opens downward na. Let's have this function. Okay, so again, this one opens upward. So this is the vertex. So this vertex is the, yes, that is the minimum value. Okay, kay ang parabola, it opens upward man. So, if the parabola opens upward, ang vertex, makaingon ta nga, mauna ang minimum value. Ngano man, this is at this point wherein the value of y is the lowest. Okay, so, ang value sa y diri sa vertex is negative 1. Alright, so meaning, kay the parabola opens upward man, ang atong mga y values always mas dako sa negative 1. Okay, pinakagamay na ang negative 1. Okay, kay parabola opens upward man. Okay, so the vertex is the minimum value because it is where we are getting the lowest value of y. Another part of the parabola, we have the roots, right? The x-intercept, and we have the axis of symmetry. It's a vertical line nga nitunga sa parabola into two equal parts. Thanks for watching!